G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my recap of the Denver Nuggets v Cleveland Cavaliers game and just my review and thoughts on the game. Denver ended up winning 133-95, so that was a very, very good win for the Nuggets. Desperately needed to break this losing streak. I believe we'd lost 3 in a row coming into this game, and it was at home against Cleveland, which you'd normally say is a good thing playing at home, but our road record's actually better than our home record at the moment, which is something you don't normally see. But yeah, starting off, Cleveland went with Drummond and Jared Allen in the starting lineup, which I thought was a bit odd. Not sure if they normally do that, but yeah, for Cleveland, it was basically Jared Allen, and that was it for them. We came out, started off a bit dodgy. Barton was playing absolutely terrible to begin the game, had a couple early turnovers, and was just infuriating, to be honest. I'm starting to really dislike watching him on the Denver Nuggets these days. I feel like maybe it wasn't so much as a coincidence that we went further than we ever had in a while in the playoffs last year because he was out injured. Just means that Murray gets to be more aggressive and gets to take on the responsibility a lot more. For some reason, Barton gets to basically play point guard a lot in these games, and tonight he had 0 assists, 0 steals, so he wasn't really producing on either end. Only had the 2 rebounds as well, so besides his scoring, which hasn't been that great this season, he's basically not done much. But we'll give it up to the birthday boy. He was the best player in the match today. Of course, I'm talking about Paul Millsap, turned 36, and he started off well, hitting a couple open threes, which is very important since they were starting Drummond and Allen, who like to be obviously close to the rim. So Millsap stepped outside and made him pay. We played some good defense as well, especially Paul Millsap. Got a couple steals. Lots of people got steals in this game, to be honest. Cleveland were very loose with the ball, especially early on, and that's what contributed to their huge deficit in the first quarter. We're up 34-17 at the end of the first. And it was also good to see Murray getting some post touches again. I like that we've worked that into our game, and to just put him on the block, especially if he's got a smaller guard than him, because Murray's actually not that small for a point guard. He's like 6'4", I believe, so he's pretty tall for a point guard, but in today's league, you're always switching matchups, that sort of thing. But yes, so we're up 17 at the end of the first. Second quarter, our rookie Zeke Nagi actually got some game time. He didn't come alive to the fourth quarter though, because I think he only played a few minutes up until the fourth quarter. But JaMychal Green was good off the bench. Wasn't hitting his 3 balls, but he doesn't just rely on his 3 ball. If he gets a mismatch or the 3's not falling, he'll go inside and either get a post play or get an offensive rebound. So he was good off the bench. Only played 14 minutes actually, but put up 8 points. Was a plus 13 in those 14 minutes, so had a good game. And we had a 22-point lead halfway through the second. The only bad thing was that we were getting out rebounded, and normally if you're playing good defense, you normally win the rebounding battle because the other team is missing more shots, but Cleveland were very good on the glass, especially offensively. They had 18 offensive rebounds for the game, and they out-rebounded us by 10, which is actually crazy when you think about the fact that we won by basically 40 points and we lost the rebounding battle by that much. But yeah, heading into halftime, we're up by 21. But the woeful third quarter is what we're all worried about. Third quarter has been Denver's worst period all season, and we really need to stop that. And we finally managed to hold the lead and not lose a third quarter. We ended up winning the third quarter by 13 points, mostly due to Michael Porter Jr. He came alive in that third quarter. I believe he hit 3 threes during that quarter, and Jokic really found him a couple times and really raised his confidence. So yeah, at the end of the third, we were up by 34. The game was already over, so put in all the youngsters. And one of those youngsters was Zeke Nagi, who I mentioned earlier, who went crazy in the fourth quarter. He ended up having 14 points. It was 4 of 6 from 3. So if he can be another stretch big, that'd be huge for us, especially if he can play with Jokic. Yeah, he was 4 of 6 from 3, and he had a huge dunk as well. And then next possession, Hampton, who was good in this game as well, also had a massive dunk. Hampton played 19 minutes, 4 of 7 for 9 points. He does a bit of everything. Just look at his box score. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block as well. So I love watching Hampton at the moment. He's making the most of his minutes, and he's just fun to watch. But yeah, best 3 players for the Nuggets was the birthday boy Millsap, who had a very good game. And then Jokic, obviously. Jokic wasn't even looking to score tonight. He was 5 of 7 from the field, 12 points, 12 assists, 6 rebounds and 2 steals, but he was still very good. So I'd put him as our second best, if not best, obviously. But I feel like Millsap, just because it was such a big game from him, got to give it to the birthday boy. So Millsap, Jokic, and then Porter, who was 6 of 10 for 19 points. Got a couple blocks and steals as well, so he was good on both ends tonight. And he really helped us win that crucial third quarter where we've been so dreadful all season long. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts on the Denver Nuggets down below. Good to finally break that losing streak, and I believe we've got a tough couple games coming up. I think it's Thunder, Lakers, and Celtics, so they'll be very pivotal. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.